Bruh. Hello, welcome to my Sundowns fan vlog. Tough.
Yeah.
loss. I don't know a loss as hard as a loss to Chiefs. Like, there's no loss that is as tough to take than a loss to Chiefs, and more especially a finished Chiefs team. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got like my mind is all over the place. My mind is all over the place. So bear with me if I don't make sense in this review because wow. But go the end of that review, the previous game, I did say to you, if it was, it would be them. It would be just them. By the way, it's an unbeaten record they're in. It's our history with them, our dislike for them. Dislike is a guy dama down the level. Our dislike for them, and least it just had to be them who passed up and beaten down there. That's the poor season they're having. Frustrating. Just like that, invincibility gone.
I don't know. We've never beaten this team.
I couldn't believe it. Like, since 1997, since the inception of the PSL, we've never done the double over Kaizer Chiefs, and this was the year, to be honest. This was the year. If we had a chance to do a double over those, it was this time. But crazy that we haven't done a double over them. Crazy.
And now, the toughest thing is that you have two tough games coming up. You have Arrows, you have Pirates. You're forced to do a double over Pirates. You're forced. You're forced to take 4 points away from Arrows. You're forced to do a lot of things.
And game year Wednesday, I think psychologically, more than anything, it's very important that we win that game. We haven't won since the Pirates game. We lost to TTM on penalties, drew with Amazulu, and then lost today to Kaizer Chiefs. So psychology, like that game here Wednesday, don't we always say now let's go move when we speak. Don't lose back-to-back games. Whatever you do not lose back-to-back games. That just derails your season. The L gets no ball, boy. Just like the win gets no ball, the L gets no ball. Just don't lose the next game.
And I'm not really like. I think it's like I want to go to our next game, but we have to talk about. I'm really thinking about Arrows because I put like how will we guys set up, but we have to deal with this one.
It's so crazy. I have lined up the Arrows. I have what I would do against Arrows. I'm over this game, Arrows, no, but we have to review this game.
Where do you think we lost today's game? Do you think Gavin went into like the depth of his bag tactically, or do you think we beat ourselves?
I honestly, I think Gavin rolled back the years. I think Gavin went back to his super sport days and his early vets days where he won the league and then I think he went back there. We didn't. I don't think we beat ourselves like Coach Mangoba said. Gavin did some things that we are not used to. Like we spoke before recording. When he mentioned something that I picked up, but I didn't like properly pick up. But when he mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, that's what actually happened. When we were taking, they would leave our fullbacks open, and they would leave Kama, Castro, and Manyama up front with Riva Mandela and Musa 3-on-3. Even when Zuma came, it was worse when Zuma came in because that boy is a baller. Let's be honest, that boy is a baller. It was worse because he was a threat more than Kama, you would say. Crazy as it may sound, but he did. I think Chiefs deserved to win. He did a number on us. Yes, we created half chances. I would say half chances. I don't remember Ito making saves.
Yeah, that's true. It didn't bother him as much.
Yes, so I think going back to your question, I think Gavin dug deep in his old bag to for once this season to do proper analysis on the opposition.
He decided to use Bosini Sipamali and actually like do proper analysis for this game. And this is what I noticed about him. Like today of all games, he decided to play with Frosler right back. Like they did everything so right, Kachen. Like
right.
It's so annoying, bro. Like it's so annoying. So what really frustrated me, Karina, is that okay, yes, they allowed Gaston to have the ball because Mshishi, they didn't give him a chance. Every time he had the ball, like they would hound him, like Aka, Blom, they would be on him, like.
So to interrupt you, boy, is it me or that boy Blom? Every time Al-Habana Loftus, he turns into peak, I don't know what. Last season when he played right back when they beat us 2-0, he had the game of his life. He cleared ball off the line. Today, one man of the match, he hounded Leb, he hounded AJ, he hounded Gaston. I mean Mushishi. That boy Habana Loftus, you want me?
Yeah, he's been like he's been playing so well against us, Call of Us. Like this is the second game against us at Loftus, and he pulls another man of the match. But give me a man of the match last season because Nukovic scored both goals and
got 2 goals. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
And he was the flavor of the month.
But today he deserved, like he put in a shift in that midfield.
Even that assist to Dumsani Zuma was such a delicious ball. Oh my god.
Like the vision and the execution of pass, brilliant. I thought Chiefs were good today, but I don't know about you. I think Chiefs did limited us. They knew if you take Tembazwane out of the game and Peter Shadul is not there, and you minimize a threat. I'm not saying you stop Sundowns, no, because we've got other threats, but if you minimize
Chiefs, really, they look like us in December, like where we were just hounding and
yes, they had extra bit of energy too.
That's true. Rena, again, like in the first half, like I was impressed with our pressing, but in patches, not like the whole first half, because Chiefs had so many chances. Okay, we had possession, but we didn't really do much.
True.
We had possession, like we also that stat in the 25th minute where we had like 200 passes and they had 58. I mean, but if you check the distance they covered versus ours, they had more. Like they had covered more distance. Blom covered 10.69 kilometers, like of the pitch, and he was the standard player. I mean, wow. I'm really lost for words.
We had possession without penetration.
That's true. Like, ball possession area, like I'm looking at the stats now. Like, now total shots we had was 6, Chiefs 8, on target Chiefs 4, Rena 2. I mean, really, like they had 6 more fouls than us.
They created the better chances, even in the first half.
Kuna only made 1 save and Dennis made 3. So it tells you everything you want to know about this game. And I think we were lucky not to concede the first half. Really lucky.
Mm-hmm. And like first half, as after the Cora, yes, we gave away the ball cheaply, but after the Cora, it got worse. And I'm saying to Neil, no man, the coaches had to do something, tactically or like something, because like we are not ourselves. We I don't know, we'll defend with the ball. Yes, sharp, granted, we'll defend with the ball, but we are not keeping the ball well enough to defend with it. We are so loose with the ball today. Second half it was worse. It was worse. That was a striking performance second half, and we got what we deserved.
Yeah, and then like if you players, man, if they were not up to your task,
not.
And it's so crazy that AJ hadn't played in such a while, and it's like we just, one of those one of those videos they show you like how to demolish a building and it just falls.
and even Yana himself, he didn't have such a brilliant game. Because he was just keeping us steady. Like yes, Chiefs but at least we were still in the game. As soon as he went out, everything fell apart, boy. Everything fell apart. But it was criminal for us from both goals, actually. But it was bad. First good about now we were 10 men. AJ in the surgery, they were 10 men. Toby was ready to come on. We had possession. We had ball possession. Lyle bombed forward. Ashia space River played and not so safe pass, and then Nukovic intercepted. But I know who intercepted. I think it was Parker. Nukovic got a lucky deflection. Their second goal was the worst. Tapelo was bad was very bad. After kickoff, he was surprised because we had agreed we were going to attack with one fullback. But after we conceded, Lyle, the ball on the left-hand side, Lyle Tapelo is going. Zuma's left all alone in between Mandela le Musalubusa. Horrible defending after conceding, and so unlike us. We don't do that.
We don't do. Like that loss left me so deflated. I don't want to lie to you. Like, and when you lose like that, like even every mental note you had made, like you just feel it crumbling. I'm hard. Like
yes, true.
Like these type of losses remind you, hey, Chief, you're not working here. You're support. Oh my God! Because we have to watch the game and like make notes and whatnot. Like I don't even know where the little paper I scribbled things on went. Like after, oh my God,
I've written some stuff on my phone, but like after those crazy 2 minutes, everything goes out the window. You're journalisting an article, then there's the 2 quick goals. He or she has to read the whole article. So
today I feel like Mazola, for real. This is how that guy probably goes into his stories. Emotion. Yeah, but we can go into the ratings, Luto. Sure. Like, there's nothing Dennis could have done with both goals. Nothing. First one,
I don't know. It's a deflection, first one, so maybe not. The second one, I don't know, but it was rumored to happen, and that boy took it well.
Really did. You can't blame him because Mola, I don't know, get some concentration from the center backs.
Yeah. From everyone, boy.
From everyone, like Nikinyako from our back four actually.
Yeah.
So like umuritaing, like when things like this.
Or Dennis umuritaing. I don't know. I was hoping you give me direction because I don't know.
5.5.
Let's make it a 5.
Okay, cool.
The idea now I can.
Yeah, I get you. That's what happens with me all the time.
Yeah.
Well, your mind is still fresh, Tapelo.
3.
Mandela Onyango.
2.
Musa Libusa. I'm gonna give him a 4.5. Or a 4.
4, yeah, definitely.
4. Kajano man, she did things out of character.
He did, yeah.
What it is,
He wasn't calm. Like we looked off, but I don't know what. I don't want to blame. People say you have the squad, you have the most experienced, the best. You have the squad, so why don't you take the players? It's not the same. But you look. I don't want to like I said. I don't want to blame the 6 games in 15 days thing. It's a factor. It's a huge factor. You don't play 6 games in 15 days and then not be lethargic and not lack intensity. It just doesn't happen. So I don't want to blame that, but we looked off today. Like you said, most things out of character.
Yeah. Lyle, 3.
Lyle has to pull down Refrostler when after Refrostler intercepted the ball for the first goal. We are too open. He take the look at. I get that ball or I did 5 aside and let's not go there. But Lyle, take the yellow. You have to pull down Refrostler because she's taking up about 4 or 5 players. You have to 3. Yeah, 3 definitely.
River.
3.
Lebu. 4.
Yeah.
AJ.
That first half, he was a bit quiet. The thing is, like the
and he was losing. He was playing cheap passes.
Yes. I was about to say the thing is, AJ is a quality, and he would start probably in most Sundowns fans starting 11. He would, I don't know, he probably would start in my and yours 11 if we were to put 11 a Dala Champions League final against Al Ahly, wherever, Cameroon. Probably AJ, if he's fit, he's probably starting. But making that change here, AJ, Mkuli's, I'm not blaming the coaches. I know Mkuli's, we've been saying for the past 2 reviews, we said Mkuli's legs are gone. Like that boy has played too much football. Making the change here, AJ Mkulisi takes away from our attack. AJ is a brilliant CM. Mkulisi does things most of our CMs don't do. He comes and offer a threat in the box. His box entries are more than any of our midfielders. I don't remember AJ as go boxing achieved it today. He didn't do what Mkulisi offered. So we could only really attack Lebo-ish and then let the front 3 go. Mkulisi when is there, Mkulisi will get in the box. Lebo-ish is there and then the 3. So Leona, like you said, he gave away cheap balls. He gave away cheap balls, couple stuff. In the second half, before he got could he stay fit? Before he got injured, he was starting to get in the game. There's a pass AI Giles and Gaston between Matoho and then I think Fosla. There was that pass. Mkulizi doesn't play that pass, but yeah, that's what you get.
Rating.
Three.
Temba. How was he before for rating?
No, because they put 2 people on Temba. I don't want to say he played badly because if
he was suffocated, Gajeno. He was suffocated.
Yes. In the second half, he improved. Uble Lusunyana, he played a bit better, but Chief did a job on Temba's one.
Proper job.
They kept Temba's one quiet. I don't know. You rate him, please, boy.
4.5.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I thought Gaston, even before the goal, was our not only Mutupa was full of running, but he looked like a threat before he even scored the goal.
Gaston was in the mood today.
He was. He did a chance level, and then Lotola 3 then took the ball away from level where the very same pass that was where EJ played in between the defenders, and then Gaston cut in.
I was about to tell you, I wasn't gonna be mad at Gaston if he took that shot.
Yeah. Didn't play bad.
Yeah. 7.
Yeah. You don't know more open. 6.5, but 7 makes much more sense.
Yeah, even the way he took that goal, Gaston usually doesn't he's gonna he probably falls there.
True.
I think he's realized. I think maybe the coaches told him, you see, wow, some are valid, some are baraba, so try your best and to stay on his feet, while you are hounded by Cardoso, Matoho, those are big boys. Yeah, and he doesn't fall and Orobatsa Kune and then places it in an empty net. Yeah. I'm happy with his performance more than his goal. His performance was good, even in the second half. But Gaston has never had the legs for 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Yeah, people will say, he was our only king, but people forget prosthetic legs. So yeah, Gaston 7. Brother Gift was good in the first half.
He was. He got tired in the second half. He did the job Eshadula and Nahara saw the Chiefs defense. There was a ball exiting from Tower and that wasn't a foul.
It wasn't a foul. And it was and you see, it showed you Gift is really in the box. He smells blood. Only he had already turned his body, positioned himself to take a shot. Yeah. That wasn't a foul. But Philippe Tignana's officiating was horrible. Oh my god.
And fair enough for both teams.
Even more for Chiefs than for us, to be honest. Yeah, he was really awful. I think Chiefs had a shout their penalty. Was it Lyle or River?
Yeah, Yeah.
Arguable. Yeah, because some of these penalties these days are arguable and they are up for debate.
You never know these days. But yeah, Brother Gift was very good today.
Rating?
5.5.
No, 5.
It doesn't deserve 0.5.
No. Sharp book of 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. From the bench.
We had Mudiba, Mvala. We had Mvala first before anyone else turned to EJ.
And then Mvala was on the ball,
Yeah.
He was on the ball, Mvala should from ball.
He was on the ball. Yes, Mvala on the ball.
I don't have time to. I was really impressed with Promise Mukuma and Kemi Erasmus. They really showed who
they looked sharp. They looked sharp
when they came on. That's true. But
Mudiwa took some poor deliveries when he came in.
Yeah. Sometimes
normally wasn't some good deliveries, but get Konanzila's 3 we got the poor.
Wait, boy, every time there was a corner, I looked away, man. I need to be surprised. We don't time so be my well. And then when I'd come back, I'd find Kune. I'd throw the ball, and then we are already set up. Wait, so what happened to that corner? And just like that, oh my god.
Yeah.
Sundowns, and another thing, Sundowns, look on the kick as a threat.
Next. Like,
Maraka December nele thread shalule na di luma.
we have one set piece a routine where Laya will take it to near post for Musa Egor. I see us taking one corner kick.
And then, you know, the set piece are really good. Yeah.
They were.
In the first round, Mara Asadite. Oh, Mara, we scored set piece against TTM anyway. So, yeah. And then near post.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Romeo Mkumamento Mudiwambal.
Only the rating one, I'm not gonna rating.
Are you surprised that Kabinga didn't come on?
Not really, because the way after the second goal, I think like and like we needed to some of the subs or like we wanted to go back to like default settings, like throwing in like when you throw in Nascimento who's at 15 minutes or 15 minutes, like it doesn't really help, yeah, because when you start him and like he starts the game, the tempo of the game, like from the onset, like as like time winds down, I think that's when Nascimento gets his groove into the game. Mara like there's not much you're gonna get out of him. I think if the game remained 1-0 around almost 75 minutes, I think Kapinga was gonna come in. But the thing is that Gaston was playing so well.
You couldn't take Gaston. No.
You couldn't. And like they were not gonna take Temba out for Kapinga, and they were not gonna take Musupa because Regas Galera's not striker. But yeah, I don't have a rating for these guys.
See, because Sabar Gobeira Injustice or I'm gonna kill him. Like I don't have a rating for any of these guys.
Yeah, the only thing is that Kemet and Promise were impressive. Coaches. Yeah, this one I'm interested. Like, when it's time to read the coaches.
Starting up, they were forced. You could say they were forced. Like, I don't fault. Okay, you can never fault it. You can't play Tashadui when he's injured. And I understood. Yeah, the Rook. Maybe not. I don't know. I understood Coach Mango's explanation here. Why Nkulisi wasn't, but even for the bench. And I understood. I have to say, Van Roger way too many games, and only 90 minutes. We need to save him. Like we need to protect him more as a long-term injury. So I understood that. Yeah, the Rook, maybe not. They needed to change it after that poor first half. Chiefs had too many chances first half. We were given away too position too cheaply. They needed to do something to affect the game second half, and they didn't do that. In fact, we got worse second half. And for that, for the first time in a very long time, I'm going to give them a 4.
I agree with you. You know what I hate now? Okay, we might say it like off camera, like when we win sometimes, or okay, Coach Pizzo wasn't gonna do that. Coach Pizzo, I hate Coach Pizzo was gonna. I hate it. Before you came on to this, I was telling you because there's this narrative on Twitter that's alive right now. Or if Coach Pizzo was there, this game ends 1-0. I do not understand it. Yes, Coach Pizzo never really gave me 1-0 or would manage the game, but the very same people never. At least now we don't manage games. We go for the kill. The very same people. When Herkola the second and the third goal, they said no. Coach Pizzo was holding us back. Now we punish teams. Now we go for the kill. Yeah.
Today they tried doing that. By introducing Romeo, Mkuma, Mudiba. Those are positive substitutions. Sometimes things don't go your way, but it's football at the end of the day. So, but I get the narrative, and I don't like it too. You're right.
That's why I get it. I'm glad. I'm glad. Like I hope, like going forward, like this game, I hope it kills that narrative because you saw things can go south like after leading. And I don't remember a game where we lead Chiefs and then they come back and beat us.
Beat us. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's it. I was hoping episode direction could be like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Like I didn't have much to say, to be honest. Yeah. We'll see you on Wednesday, guys. But there's no title race. Anything else is fake news. There's no title race.